Whenever we hear spirituality, we think of scriptures, meditation, higher dimensions, energy, love, compassion, and so on. These are all higher dimensional elements, but you and I, for us to be able to write and read and interact in such a way right now, it means we're in physical bodies, down on earth, and that as much as our spirituality is dependent on us seeking the divine, it is also dependent on us ensuring we are taking proper care of our physicality, our vessel, our body. Why? Well, the obvious reason is because otherwise we'd be in a grave. The subtler reason is because it is through our bodies that we get to express spiritual principles that transcend physicality. It is through our bodies that we ground spiritual principles. It is through our bodies that we get to practice spiritual principles and integrate them more deeply. We are all familiar with certain principles when it comes to maintaining the physical body in good shape. We must eat organic foods, drink pure water, exercise regularly, rest and play. There are many reasons why most people aren't always able to follow these health principles. The main ones, however, are linked to what we call the normal lifestyle in today's world. A lifestyle of stress, of sitting for hours in front of a screen, of consuming processed foods out of habit, of having poor sleep quality due to our dependence on screens, of overindulgence in pleasures, and so on. As long as we remain products of our environment, then obviously we'll lead normal lives. And if you've been observant, normal people lack vibrancy, passion, and aliveness. There are many reasons why we're not taught what is healthy for us and what is not. Or maybe we would like for the world to be a certain way when that way is clearly misaligned with what reality actually is. We are attached to a conception of the world that is outdated and unhealthy. Until our fellow human beings are all ready to embrace a new conception of the world, however, one that is more aligned with reality and its principles, it will be up to us, individually, to do our due diligence and reclaim our body's well-being. Most people don't realize this, but we are in a physical form right now to ground higher principles, spiritual truths on earth. We have been given free will. The choice is ours. Will we choose to keep fighting each other over scarce resources? Or will our essence eventually prevail over our lower nature and stop us from inflicting more pain to our fellow human beings, reminding us of who we have always been in the process? Unfortunately, while we're supposed to be users of our body, we have become slaves to them. For the majority, our existence is dedicated to experiencing pleasures. To some extent now, pleasure is healthy. Past a certain point, however, it becomes a coping mechanism, one that prevents us from learning the precious life lessons we've incarnated in bodies to learn. Life is not easy. The spiritual path is even more demanding. Growing spiritually requires energy, a whole lot of it. Spiritual growth happens through healing unconscious limiting beliefs, and healing requires learning, processing, and releasing. This process is continuous. There may be a starting point, but we can never be sure about when we'll reach our destination. Having a strong, vibrant, and energetic body is therefore key for us to keep pushing our boundaries and embodying higher spiritual traits in our earthly lives. As said in the beginning, doing so isn't sorcery. You take care of what you consume, you move regularly, and you rest. Another important factor when it comes to our health is connecting with nature and the cosmos. Our bodies come from the earth. They are part of her. Together, including all other species, we form a giant organism that is planet Earth. And thanks to the sun, life as we know it is possible. Reconnecting as much as we can with what is around us helps us maintain a strong bond with our caretakers. Try it for yourself. I hope this new year brings you peace, wisdom, and strength. Life is a beautiful ride. Let's remain students and let's learn as much as we can from this miraculous riddle. Blessings.